Then the next word is three, which is a numeral, which means three. So we also, so all the numerals, they are declined in all the genders because they are adjectives. So we did it in Purushottam Linga, and now we are doing it in Lakshmi Linga, feminine gender. So Lakshmi Sthayos, Tri Chaturos, Tisri Chatasri Vishnu Bhaktau. When the words Tri and Chatur are used in the feminine gender and a Vishnu Bhakti follows, they are replaced by Tisri and Chatasri respectively. So first of all, Tri and Chatur, they are only declined in Bahuvachana. So when we decline them in feminine gender and when any Vishnu Bhakti is following, so we replace them with Tisri and Chatasri respectively. So yeah, so we get 3 plus Jas. So 3 becomes Tisri, the us of Jas. And then Ridvayam Raha. This is Sandhi rule. Ridvayam Raha. Re becomes Ra when a Sarveshwara is following. So we get, and then Sara Rama or Vishnu Sarga Vishnu Vedante. So we get Tisraha. In Pulling Purushottam Linga, the form was Trayaha. Here it is Tisraha. Trayaha, Tisraha. Yeah, Tisraha, Tisraha, Tisribhi, Tisribha, Tisribha, Tisrinam, Tisrishu. Yeah, that's all. Same thing. We just change 3 to Tisri and then we do the further declension. Then the next word is Gopi. This is Trivikrama Ramanta Shabda. Gopi actually ends with this pratyaya called Eep, which is a Tadhit pratyaya. So just like in Radha, the pratyaya was Aap, the Pa is gone. So similarly in Gopi, this E is actually Eep, which is a Tadhit pratyaya applied to make a word into a feminine word. Like Gopa is a pulling masculine word, and when we add this Eep pratyaya, so by some rule, a gets deleted and we get gopi. So this eep is actually added to make the word into feminine word. So now the next word is gopi shabda. E u lakshmir gopi sangya. A feminine word ending in trivikrama e or trivikrama u is called a gopi shabda. So a word ending with trivikrama e or trivikrama u is called a gopi shabda. Any word ending with e or u, the long one, feminine word, gopi shabda. So gopi plus su. So we had that sutra Radha Vishnu Janabhyam Ipascha Trivikramat Sor Haraha 138. By that we delete Su, we'll just get Gopi 1 1. Then Gopi plus Au Idvameva Sarveshware Gopyau. Then Gopi plus Jas Idvameva Sarveshware Gopyas and Sararame or Vishnu Sarga Vishnu Vedante Gopyaha. And this is actually Uvacha in Go, many gopis. Then Gopi plus A of is deleted by the Shavtaradam Shasor Aramaharaha Gopim. Then Gopyau, Gopi, Gopya, Gopi Bham, Gopi Bhihi. Then when it is 4.1, Nge, Gopi plus Nge. So we apply the sutra 150. Sutra Aap. Harita Abva Vrishnishu Lakshmya Nityam Gopya. After a Gopi Shabda, we will apply this Aap when Vrishnis are following. So Harita Abba Vrishni Shulaksha Nityam to Gopya. So it was optional after a Hari Shabda, but it is like regular in Gopi Shabda. After a Gopi Shabda. So Aap Idvameva Hai Sarveshwari Gopya plus A Idvay Ai Gopyai. So this is like Vrinda Yai Tulasi Devyai. Devi becomes Devyai, same form, Devyai. Then Gopi Bhyam, Gopi Bhyam, and so on. Whenever Vrishnis are there, we apply up and we do the declension. That's all. Then 8.1, Gopi plus Su, Buddha. So we had that sutra, Ambadinam Gopyashcha Vamano Buddhe. When Buddha is following, the the last letter of Gopi becomes Vamana, short letter. So the Trivikrama E becomes Vamana E, and then we delete Su by Eo Vamane Bhiho Buddhasya Adarshanam. So we get Hey Gopi with the Vamana E. Yeah, that's all. So this is the Gopi table. So there are many such words, Gopi Shabdas like Nadi, uh, and many words are there. Nadi, Gopi, what else? Hmm. So they are declined similarly. Words like Sakhi are declined in the same way, Sakhi, Sakhyo, Sakhyaha, ityadi. Then the next word is Vadhu with a long U. This is also a Gopi Shabda because EU Lakshmi Gopi Sangha, right? So this is also a Gopi Shabda. So we'll do the declension in a similar way. So Vadhu, Vadvau, Vadva, ityadi. Then Avi Tantri Tri Lakshmi Hri Dhi Shrinam Shabdanam tu bhavatyesham sulopo na kadachana. But there are these few words which are also Gopi Shabdas. Avi, Tantri, Tari, Lakshmi, Hri, Dhi, and Shri. So these words also, they also will have like the same table like Gopi. But there is one change that in 1.1, like in Gopi plus Su 1.1, we deleted Su by Radha Vishnu Janabhyam Ipaschatri Vikramat Sor Haraha. And the form was Gopi. Yeah, Gopi. But for these specific words, Avi, Tantri, Tari, Lakshmi, Hri, and Shri, in 1.1, we will not delete Su. So what will happen is, for example, Lakshmi, so will combine, and then that's will be Sararamir Vishnu Sarga Vishnu Dante, Lakshmi. So rest all the forms are same. Only this 1.1 is different for these words. And they are still Gopi Shabdas. You want to know more? We can actually. Okay, we'll stop here. We will complete this section. Tomorrow is Friday, right? Yeah, we'll complete this Lakshmi Linga tomorrow. Few sutras are there. So we did till here.
True.
Anything here?
The yeah, the word Ambadina. Their words like Allah,
Mm-hmm.
Abba. Although this appears like in normal Hindi we use as masculine, Appa.
Mm-hmm.
Even Allah is there written. So these are like
Yeah, they are all
Sanskrit words.
Sanskrit words meaning mother. Yeah, they are all Sanskrit words meaning mother. Yeah, Sanskrit words. Anything else?
Prabhu, what is Lakshanika Radhas?
Where?
Lakshanika Radha. So this
No, where is it?
this is in the Samsudani of Sutra 143. Tatra Vanda Lakshmi Radha Sangha.
1 second. Lakshnika Radhas. Hmm.
Okay.
So Lakshanika Radhas. Okay, we'll go to that sutra for better understanding. 1 second. So one is Pratipadika and one is Lakshanika. Let us go to sutra. That sutra, Ora Manta Namantanam, in the Sandhi Prakaranam, Sarveshwaranta Sandhi. Here it is. So Sankshodhani explains here the word Pratipadokta means Swabhavika, original, and the word Lakshanika means secondary. So now, what does it mean? Pratipadokta and Lakshanika in more detail is um, so there are some words which like naturally they end with, naturally their formation is in a specific pattern. let's say let's say this no. So let's say there is an avyaya called no, which always is in the form of no. So this will be pratipadokta or swabhavika or original like form. Then let's say by some rule, na plus o, udvay o, and something something, and then we attain o, no, again. Although this first no and second no they look same, but the first no being an avyaya, it is always the same form. So that is original form. And when we attain such form, like in the second case, so they are called the secondary forms or lakshanika. Lakshanika. So in that context of Radha, Lakshanika Radha, that means words or a certain word which is not originally ending with a, but by adding a pratyaya, a suffix, we have made it into a Radha Shabda. So that is called a Lakshanika Radha. And if we call Pratipadokta or Swabhavika Radha, then it will be referring to a word which naturally ends with the long Trivikrama A. So that is the meaning of Lakshanika Radha. Radha. Okay.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. Anything else?
No, bro.
Okay, so we'll continue tomorrow and also listen to the sutras. So we'll complete this Lakshmi Linga section tomorrow, and I'll listen to the sutras tomorrow. So for Vishnu Sahasranam Prabhuji, your Purushottam Linga and Lakshmi Linga sutras, all of them for you, and for others, Lakshmi Linga sutras.
Yes, bro.
Okay.
Prabhuji,
Yes.
yeah, I just wanted to this etymology. I mean, where we can find the etymology of the words. For example, here we find the Radha Shabda etymology is given over here.
So it's in the dictionaries, different dictionaries. Yeah. So we look into the dictionaries like I'll show you tomorrow. Like how I use it.
Yeah.
It's in my other system laptop, so I'll show you tomorrow. So basically, a few dictionaries are there like Apte, Monner Williams, Kalpadruma, Amarkosh also. So they show us like how each and every formation, the root word, the prefix, suffix, everything. So I'll show you tomorrow. You remind me tomorrow. I'll show you.
Sure, sure. Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay. So the sutras tomorrow, and we'll complete the Lakshmi Linga, Sarveshwaranta Lakshmi Linga tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna.